Hello students, this is a short video to give you some guidance on how to prepare for the advance exam and the ones who are going to go and write BITSAT after the advance, and their primary aim is advance as well as BITSAT. So I am going to tell you which all material is there and how to use the material. So first I'll just list the material, what all material we have got. So we have put up a drive. In the drive you have quick revision, one folder of quick revision, one is on deep preparation, then you have books. Then apart from the drive, you are having in DeepL advanced DPP chapter wise, which is assume that a lot of you would have already done it. Then you have daily advance mock paper which is happening, and then in hard copy you had your revision phase modules, the emerald one or the super one, and obviously the NV module. Now what material is for what purpose and who should be using it which way is what I am going to give you. What generally I have told my mentees, if your mentor has told you something else, you rather follow that. If you don't have specific guidance or direction, you do what I am try to do what I am trying to tell you. So mentally you will prepare yourself for two phases of preparation. Phase 1 is before 4th May, wherein you are working on strengthening your weak or untouched areas. So still there is a lot of time to work on the untouched area after your 4th May. So after 4th May is strengthen your strong areas. So work on strong areas. Ensure that you are not missing out questions on the strong area is one thing, and attempt 6 hour plus and 3 hour ADV mock frequently, meaning to say almost daily. You will attempt almost every alternate day. You will be doing a 6 hour test, and then the other alternate days you will be doing a 3 hour advanced test. So do not have to focus on too many tests right now. Do not think that, oh, if I don't write the test, what is going to happen? There is, after 4th May, you will be writing ample amount of tests. What you have to do initially is work on your weak areas and write few tests what you are going to do. Now, what are the materials for? So see, after 4th, the plan is quite simple. So I'll just describe after 4th first. So after 4th May, 6 hour advance mock every, starting on 4th May, every alternate day. Do not skip this. If you do this, you will be writing your test till say 14th, then 6 tests including 4th May you would have written. So on these days, what you do is you go through the paper, see that whatever is your strong area, you did not miss out a question. Analyze your pattern. If you had missed out a question which you could have actually done, what wrong in your attempt did you do that you miss out such a question? And keep on working on your strong areas, that if you are missing out something, you are visiting that, you know that chapter is strong for you, you are visiting some few more questions and practicing that. So when 6 hour goes for a mock, and maybe 3-4 hours will go to analyze it properly, so hardly any time is left. So you work with respect to the paper on such days. And suppose you have identified that, oh my god, again I'm missing out on wave optics question. So to go to a very short practice session on wave optics would be your this quick revision material, which is Rankr DPP. It is not at a very high level, it is not at a very low level, it is at a level which is expected to be in the advanced. So run of the mill questions, advanced level, nobody should be missing. Those kind of questions are here. They are having just 10 problems or so in a chapter, or a mix of 2 or 3 chapters would be there. And the main thing about this is very much doable. That means if you want to have a comprehensive revision of everything, then taking up extensive sheet is not possible. But if you take up Rankr's DPP, then you will be able to complete it. So let me overlap the before 4th May and after 4th May phase. So before 4th May also, if you think you are quite okay with one of the subjects, like in maths, suppose you don't want any specific area strengthening, then you can go for Rankr DPP. You can go for Rankr DPP. And what else you can go for, I'll just come to that. Let me give you a brief in a more systematic way. I'm so sorry. So 6 hour test you write on the alternate days, other alternate days, you write the 3 hour advanced test. This gives you enough room in the whole of the day to actually continue working on areas which you think that little more work is required through the sheets which I am going to describe above. So these 3 hour advanced days are the days where you have enough time to work on your things which you keep on forgetting. Suppose P block you keep on forgetting. It is okay, you know it, and the day you know it, the next day you are going to do very well, and after few days you forget it and you don't do well in that chapter. So those chapters you can keep on working throughout till your 15th of May. You can keep on working on that. So this is how you do after 4th May. Before 4th May is different, and working on your weakness, right? So from today till your 3rd May, even if you write just 3 mocks or less, I'll say 2 to 3 advanced mock, but you are covering things which are not covered. If you have everything covered, you can write more mocks for sure, but covering things which are not covered is very, very important. For example, suppose you want to deeply indulge into some of the chemistry topics. You have not done that much of the chemistry topics. So what do? You go to this deep prep material. Here extensive sheets would be there. Instead of just a 10 problem sheet, this would be a proper 60-minute sheets with more problems. If you find If you want to find even more problems and suppose you have not done the advanced DPP chapter wise, you can pick from there. So deep prep sheets and advanced DPP you are going to do. Before you do the deep prep sheets, you should have gone through the theory. So from where you go through the theory? From the books. So very broadly speaking, if it is inorganic, it is NV, module and note. Then sheets. Then if you find your weakness, only weak area, you read your books like J.D. Lee, only of weak areas. Suppose you had not covered the V.K. Jaiswal book, then instead of the deep prep sheet, you can do VK. VK will be again inorganic. Don't worry about the number of questions, because the number of questions can be done in very less time, right? And the theory reading is also, we are just saying notes and this. Whatever you don't know, a specific thing, then you go to that topic and read it from J.D. Lee, right? Then if you are doing physical chemistry, and whether you have, like, this is your weak area or not, proper reading of few theoretical chapters, the theoretical part of a chapter. Then you don't have to read the whole chapter. They are chemical kinetics. Please read it from your K.S. Verma. Then you have real gas. You have thermo, mainly the second law onwards. Read it from K.S. Verma. What is numerical intensive, like ionic equilibrium and all, you don't have to read it. If you have covered all the kinds of problems through N.Avasthi, through the sheets and all, you don't have to read it. But the actual theory part, activation energy part of kinetics, not the initial part, you have to read from K.S. Verma. So in physical chemistry, theoretically, if you are strong, it is going to help you. Any of the book you find you don't have, ask us. We are going to upload the soft copy. We have already uploaded a lot of books soft copy. For organic, again K.S. Verma, and then in the deep prep, you have something called roadmap questions. Roadmap questions are longer questions involving multiple mechanisms, multiple steps, and part of those kind of questions can make up a question in the advance. So please go through the roadmap questions for organic and K.S. Verma. So when you are doing this, say you are prepared with the inorganic, prepared with the physical, or prepared with the organic, you are advised to write in the deep prep, you have FSTs. So full syllabus of organic alone, of inorganic alone, or organic alone. So these ones you will take after strengthening your that part of organic. I hope you are getting it. Now suppose you are doing a lot of chemistry, 2 days of chemistry, you want to be in touch of physics also, maths also, and you don't want a specific area revision. So I hope it is clear that a specific area revision is a deep prep. You have to do sheets from there. You can also choose to do the chapter wise. Advised one is do the deep prep one. If you don't see the chapter over there, then you do the advanced DPP chapter wise, right? Only for a sense of completion and lightly going through all the materials, you can do this quick rev. So quick rev can be heavily used after 4th May also. Now, if you are wanting to be after 2 days, you want to be in touch with say physics and maths, then this daily advanced mock paper is getting uploaded. It is a one paper every day is getting uploaded, right? So you don't have to do it as a paper all the time. You can take the paper, rip it, meaning to say it is on DeepL, take only physics, take only math, take only physics or only math or physics plus math, and time yourself accordingly and end the paper. You don't have to give a 3 hours to it. You don't have to save the paper for anything. There are lots of papers with us. So what is this advanced mock being used for from now till 3rd May? For overall full syllabus revision of something. You don't want a specific area, full syllabus, then this. You want lightly to go through a lot of chapters in less time, you do quick revision. You want to go through thoroughly a certain chapter with good amount of time. Good amount of time means around 3 hours to 2.5 hours on a certain chapter. Maybe half an hour, 1 hour of theory reading, 1 hour of this DPP sheet, and 1 hour of going through the mistakes in those sheets. So that is how you use these materials. So using the advanced test and dividing it into physics, chemistry, maths for overall touch is really important. And in this phase of now till 3rd May, try to write one advanced mock. Maybe after 1 or 2 days, at least write one advanced mock. Write our advanced mock. I would insist you write our advanced mock till you are preparing. After 4th May, whatever you like, Math on Go, Allen, this, that, whatever you like, we'll advise you to write our, because the papers will be accordingly. Right now, it is more for strengthening your concept. Okay. So right now, if you just take something which is a very difficult paper, it is going to create some kind of panic in you. That may never come what they as an experimental paper or somebody would have given, and it will be more detrimental. So when you are consolidating on your weak topics, you don't have to go for experimental papers. You can write experimental papers which is very high probability that these guys will give, say Math on Go ki kabhi aisa de diya, kabhi aisa de diya, so that they will give. So do after 4th, right? And after 10th, 11th, again you do our paper only, which are measured papers. So this is the general guidance. Other papers like UG, EE, obviously write it around 28th, 29th, around that time you write at least 2 papers, right? BITSAT, if you feel like preparing for advance is getting you prepared on the BITSAT extra topics for sure. If you feel like in this phase of from 4th onwards, you can write 4th May onwards. You may write 1 or 2 BITSAT paper on the 3-hour advance mock day, or you can write advance mock day as well as the BITSAT. From now to 3rd May, you can write 1 or 2 BITSAT paper if you want, just for change of flavor and all. But after advance, you have 8 days and you are going to write multiple papers on a single day. Minimum 2 papers on a single day after advance. So you will be having enough paper practice after the advance. So you can take a chill pill on your BITSAT paper. So this is what I had to convey. Thanks a lot. If you have any doubts, you ask, you take our help, and Schrodinger equation sheet is there. I hope everybody has done that. Other sheets are there. I'll just put it in the group. What other sheets are there which you can do. Thanks a lot.